Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome Pisces to Channel Future Tarot. My name is Bella. Today we're going to do your week ahead from the 7th to the 14th of August. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Pisces. And take what resonates with you and toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you and that's okay. I'm going to use a singing bowl as I do so. Take that deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. Okay. And always, if you do like the content, please just share, subscribe. It means so much to me, see the channel growing, so thank you. Alright, Pisces. Excuse me. I'll get rid of my candy. There's a lot of planetary placements happening within this week. We always have some, but we're in huge retrograde season. As you know, Mars enters Libra on the 6th tomorrow, so that kind of is going to encourage sort of a focus, Pisces, on cooperation, teamwork, balance. It can bring that boost of social diplomatic energy efforts. There's also potential a lot of passive aggressive energy coming in for you as well. For some, I feel like this transit could bring relationship challenges that is going to require a lot of compromise and diplomacy this week. We also have that full moon in Aquarius it's a super full moon actually in Aquarius on the 9th. That is a time for sort of cultivation. I feel like reflection as well. It definitely provides that opportunity, Pisces, for us to recalibrate our own intentions, release any limiting beliefs or stagnant patterns that we've been carrying, as well as embrace whatever transformative change that's happening within us and around us. Mercury retrograde finally ends, thank the Lord, on the 11th of and I feel like that is going to be a really powerful time for you, because that's when we start the week off, yes, with it Mercury retrograde in Leo, but it is sort of a sense of anticipation for communication between things with you this week. There is that Lionsgate portal as well on the 8th. That is going to be a very powerful event with Sun and Earth aligns with Sirius. So this is a powerful time for spiritual breakthrough, heightened intuitions. This is a really significant energy for all of us to be focusing on as well. So if you're experiencing those changes, Pisces, embrace them. Go with the flow the best you can, okay? We're going to take out 2 cards here now that we'll read from the book at the very end of the reading, just to see the powerful short messages from the Divine Mother, and I think they're rather beautiful. Alright, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Pisces. Oh, well, you got quite a few. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Pisces from August 7th to the 14th. Then we'll draw out a couple more oracle messages, and we will jump into the tarot. We'll take out 7 days. We will clarify that. Again, take what resonates, toss the universe what doesn't. Don't force it to fit. If it doesn't fit, it's not meant for you. Check, like I said, your other placements, your other signs, okay? Alright, so we're going to just leave those cards there. We'll take a gander at them at the end. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Pisces from the 7th to the 14th for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Pisces. I don't know about you, but I am personally super happy that retrograde's ending. We just had 5 planets in retrograde, still some in HR. But what a time, right? It's a lot of breakthroughs, breakups, it's spiritual sort of, I want to say evolution, but there's also a sense of reclaiming a lot of self within what is going on with this energy. So you could be feeling quite chaotic, like scattered, chaotic things, kind of putting you off guard. Number 27, exchanging gifts, coming out in reverse. you know, there's a sense of protecting what's yours coming in with that message immediately. So you could be protecting what's yours, you know, defending something in that way. I felt like there was a hidden truth that's going to emerge. I kept hearing that in the meditation for you this week. There's a wake-up call that I feel like is going to come in with that full moon for you. We have between worlds coming out here upright for you. I feel like that's exactly what you are. You're just one step moving forward, you know, just one step away from completely moving forward, but you're still stuck in that in-between state. You've got Observer 49. You could be definitely like looking for answers, searching for information, and observing the things around you. You have yin coming out, the female of energy of yin and yang. This is a receptive energy. It's in reverse. I feel like you could be, again, I feel like there's a sense of giving too much, but there's also a sense of not giving enough. All the glitters isn't gold, is on the bottom of the deck. Be careful of the people, places, or things you surround yourself with. You know, and that could be a message for you as well. Don't put on a mask that is, you know, not authentically yours at the end of the day, right? I feel like maybe you are giving too much. There's that yin, that's the receptive energy coming out in reverse, as well as that exchanging gifts also in reverse. So you could very well be given, and not getting a lot back from that person, place, or thing. It is never easy to walk away from, you know, situations when we give everything we've got to it. Spirit has a plan. Call Spirit 35 coming out upright for you. Yes, Spirit has a plan. Have faith in that, right? Even if you can't see, you don't know the way forward, and you know, you're not meant to maybe in this moment, but there is a way forward, and you will. When it is right, you'll start to see these opportunities. You're never going to be left alone, right? Overcoming any obstacle. Rhino Spirit here upright. You are just doing that. You can overcome any obstacle. You're very as much as, you know, there's time for the beginner mindset, time for you to start over and do something different than the way you maybe have done in the past. That is sort of what's going to get. If you keep doing the same old thing, you're going to get the same old, you know, result. But I feel like you're overcoming obstacles because you're finding new ways around it, you know, or through it for some of you. In fact, Sun rising in the Pisces from the 7th to the 14th. And then we'll clarify with some moon cards, because I think, you know, we have that full moon coming out here in just a few days, and the energies of it are already present, so it's a great idea to get that place. You got the Tower coming out, the Lovers for you. And for some of you, I keep hearing it, we already know that's coming out. Let's take a look at the 7th, okay? You have the Hermit card coming in. Virgo energy, time for pause, reflection there for you. You're going into isolation mode, just time to think things through, and that's where that between worlds comes in. You're being that observer, and you're doing it from that hermit mode. You have the King of Wands coming out in reverse for the 8th, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're not owning your authentic self, right? Being afraid of you know, leaving something behind. That also could represent a masculine figure in your life that you're sort of, you know, is a powerful sort of passionate energy, and it's always kind of has, you know, I feel like that lion looking over your shoulder energy, right? The 9th we have, look at that, the 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That brings that conflict, okay? Something is gonna brew. There's a tension brewing here, and by, you know, midweek, I feel like you could start to see the, you know, powerful energies that be there. Try to avoid the conflict if you can, but, you know, stand your ground at the same time. I feel like you will be doing that anyway. 7th, 8th, 9th. We have the 10th coming out, that 7 of Wands. You're looking for inner peace, inner balance. You're just struggling to find it. That is, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Still a fire energy here as well. So, you know, this could be in your chart, or this could just be inside of you, just feeling really strongly, passionately about something. Really trying to get back on you know, your feet, or the right track, right? 11, 8, 9, 10. The 11th brings that 5 of Swords. Yeah, the chirping birds, I call it. Always, so people, places, or things got something to say, and never really anything to contribute to the resolution or the solution of the problem, but always, the first eager people to point out what's wrong. So this is again causing you some headache. There's also an energy, if you can see that person way in the back there on the bottom of the card, lingering around, sort of, and this could be your own. I feel like for some of you, you could feel like this is your own higher self. This isn't a higher self. This is you sort of having these negative, things that you're looking for yourself. You're looking for your spiritual truth here as well, Pisces. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You already know to follow your own inner truth. You also got 5-5 out, so powerful angel number there, equaling 10, right? The Sun card comes out for you. Once you start to follow your own truth, the days come, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. By 12 again, but you're going to start to see the happiness coming to be. Something starts to change within you this week. The long days, once you let that energy go, the chirping birds, you're going to start to see it and feel a lot differently. That 2 of Cups in reverse, a love situation in reverse. This is you longing for love, or maybe just, the new beginning stages of love. New love and power is powerful energy. So you could be sort of in that emotional state. You are that Pisces, water sign energy. No, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and we have that, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse coming out. You're not willing to collaborate. I don't think you're willing to do a lot of teamwork, and that's fair enough, Pisces. I get that 21, the World card on the bottom of the deck. Completion of something is coming into being. There's a rating of emotional well-being here as well. I feel like there's something that's being, you're overcoming the obstacles, and you're seeing that Spirit truly does have a plan for you. Can I clarify the Hermit for Pisces, please? Can you clarify the Hermit for Pisces? Clarify the Hermit for Pisces. Yeah, look at the King of Wands coming out again. Leadership, taking the role of your own life here is coming. You're starting to see that now. Again, that could be a masculine energy around you, but I feel like this overall is you kind of taking back through isolation. You're going to get this control back the situation. Clarifying that King of Wands, please. Clarifying the King of Wands for Pisces. That 10 of Swords change. Yeah, it's new beginnings, right? This person, this masculine energy, King of Wands energies, is sort of initiating the change, the ending of a situation. That 5 of Wands, that you're no longer wanting to struggle. You're no longer wanting to fight or be in conflict about something. And that's absolutely fair. And I clarify that 5 of Wands for Pisces. That 2 of Wands, decisions. Yeah, that 5 of Wands, that conflict brings in some sort of decision here for you to go one way or the other. You're no longer wanting to, again, see this through to something, this person's place or thing, situation that's causing a lot of imbalance is no longer sort of something you want to, be a part of. Can I clarify that 7 of Wands in reverse? Yeah, you got that King of Cups in reverse. But, I feel like this is emotional imbalance. This person's definitely, like, again, that's clarifying that 7 of Wands, right? She's imbalanced. And I feel like you are trying, to get back on the, the well-being of feeling balanced within yourself. With this person, these chirping birds here that come out, causing a lot of negative influencing energy. Let's clarify that 5 of Swords, please. Yeah, the Tower card's coming out, release. This person, literally, these chirping birds are literally the breaking point of something. It initiates a Tower moment for you. And I feel like it's a great Tower moment. This release is something that sets you free in a way, because you come out with the Sun card the very next day. So this is a great energy. This release may seem turbulent, it needs to be emotional, and it may lead up to a lot of harsh energy. But what is happening there is that release, right? The building of something powerful and new. And with the Sun card, you have the Magician, manifestation. This was the best decision you can do in any way, whether this is a job, person, place, or thing. Leaving this things behind was the best thing you could do. The chirping birds, time to go, time to do your own thing. Clarifying that 2 oopsies of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and the 8 of Cups. You definitely did that walking away, right? The Chariot card coming out. You're determined to go forward, whether it's in love or just love for self here. You're definitely got this determination, this new positive energy on the bottom of the deck is that Eight of Cups. Like I said, that withdrawal that's definitely necessary. But look at that. Underneath is the Sun card again. Pisces, I could not reiterate this if I tried. This is your greatest moment of you know, you're clearing the air. This is that wake-up call. And this week is literally going to be, it's going to change everything for you, Pisces. Everything that you thought is going to change this week. And I think it's great. It's very positive thing today, so don't be too alarmed or scared. This is a new energy where you're overcoming the obstacles. You're very much backed up by your guides and spirits, so don't be alarmed, okay? Now we're going to take a look at these two cards. I'm going to grab the book here. We have 16. Mahal Kali. I could be totally butchering that. Sorry if I am. I'll read the short passage to you. Her magnificence steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of the empowering grace that arises through trust in her. Attempting to fathom the wisdom behind the workings of the Divine Mother would be like trying to cram the entire ocean into a teacup. Such wisdom is vast and our perspective is limited, yet we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. Better to allow her creativity, resourcefulness, and a limited vision to take effect in our lives, bringing us every grace necessary for our blessed fulfillment. That's exactly what I was saying. Just be patient. 42, Kali Kalamasa Nasini. She devours darkness with her endless hunger for light, peace, and redemption. She reaches the deepest places, the darkest spaces, relentless in her pursuit of the lost and despairing. No soul shall ever be forgotten, abandoned, or betrayed by her. Those that believe in their own guilt, their sin, their shame, evoke her mighty tenderness, and she feasts upon the darkness that threatens to consume them, alleviating the weight of the suffering, allowing their hearts to become lights and free. She's eradicating mistakes. So don't hold yourself into a life sentence for mistakes. Let them go. Grow. That's essentially what they're here to do. Teach us that we're supposed to evolve. No lesson is a life sentence. Until next time, Pisces, good luck. Namaste.